What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Michael. We're going to be speaking on the Capricorns for this reading. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Here we go. All right. Spirit, what do we have for the Capricorns? Hold on, guys. My light is off. Better. Okay. What do we have for the Capricorns? All right. The first one we have for you guys is heal your heartbeat, right? So make sure you guys are not going through with another, relationship when it comes down to having a broken soul or having a broken heart. I say soul because I feel like it's a lot more deeper than the heart half the time. It's a lot more internal, you know what I mean? So I really want to put emphasis on that. So when it comes down to switching relationships or going to a new partnership, make sure you guys are healing what was once broken, such as the trust level. Make sure you guys are building yourselves up to not have to probably, how can I put this? Collect your thoughts. Make sure you go into the next relationship. You have all your limitations of what you're going to stand for, what you're not going to stand for. But also, most importantly, make sure you guys are healing from the last or the previous relationship, right? When it comes on to my Capricorns, I say weird because I'm a Capricorn too, but ensure, and this for everybody, no matter what sign, but ensure before you get into a new relationship that you're healing yourself from the previous one, right? Because the last thing you want to do is bring that energy to the next one, because you wouldn't want them to do that to you, you know what I mean? So we got to play fair. Okay, so heal your heartbeat was the first message from my Capricorns. Let's see. All right, make time for self-love, right? I know it gets really busy sometimes, but find something that you like to do, a hobby, things like that. Even if you spend 30 minutes a day, try to make time for self-love, right? This is another important subject. When it comes down to our hobbies, things that we just love to do, even if you find time, even if it's like you like to collect, or say you like boats or some houses or something that's like majorly big, even if it's just simply just collecting pictures or something associated with something that you generally love to do, that's going to bring that excitement into your life. Even if you're working, feel like you're working a certain job right now because of the finances and you don't really want to work, at least it gives some excitement towards your life. We have reflect on your priorities. Whatever it is that you guys got to do, make sure that you guys put those first, like to prioritize. Make sure that you guys are, taking care of your health, taking care of your situations as far as like, finances. A lot of people can neglect their health, their freedom, all of that for a little bit of more finances. Ensure that you guys, if you guys have all the finances you need, make sure that you guys are just handling your business and then spending most of your time, or at least half your time, on things that are gonna help you, you know what I mean? Most of your time should be spent to that. However, I understand how things might go with you guys. So I will say, look, just focus on what really matters to you most, right? But remember, you're still gonna need to be healthy to be able to continue on another 10, 20 years or whatever. So you can't just work and focus on one thing. You can't focus on just making money. You gotta have balance within everything. So make sure you guys are not neglecting things that really need to be neglected, such as your mental and your spiritual health. Make sure you guys are on top of that. Put that first before anything, really, because that's going to actually lead you to having abundance and all the great things that you wish to seek out of it. All right, what's next for the Capricorns? Oh. All right, fill yourself, right? Before you guys leave in the morning, make sure you guys are filling yourself with positivity. Anything of the sort. I look at positivity. It's a heart on this card, so I'm picking up fill yourself with love, joy, kindness. All those positive things, right? We got to listen to some positive affirmations. I always say that anytime this card comes out, because when we leave in the morning, we don't know what's going to happen. We don't know what type of situation we're going to be put through. We want to have the best positive mindset that we can possibly have. Even if you got to reflect on the negative things in your life to show how far you came, that's also positive as well. So make sure you're doing something that's appropriately going to put you in a mental space to be able to take on your day. What else we got for you guys? Okay, so the next message that popped up for you guys is attend to the details, right? Attend to the details is just shaping things up, right? You know how your day is going, or you have a little routine, or most times you have some type of expected day ahead of you, right? When you wake up in the morning, you kind of know, okay, or you kind of have a little plan or a little idea of what you like to do, or what you would like to do for like the weekend, things like that. So when you are going for your goals and stuff, it's like the same sense, right? You kind of know you have the expectations of what you got to do and things like that. You can actually, hold on. Okay, so attention to details. You can actually focus or micro focus on the little things that kind of get overlooked a lot of the times. You know, it's like details. Like they say, like if you're doing a painting, they ever see like a painting and they say the fine details really bring out the painting. It's like the same way with life. You know, focusing on them small little things. Like how, for an example, time management, right? It goes over our heads a lot of the times, but time management is like one of the key factors to your growth and your development. If you know how to manage time, because here's the reality. Time is going to go by whether you waste time or whether you're productive. It doesn't matter, right? That clock's going to tick. So having good time management and being able to look at what's appropriate at what certain time, like you're not trying to go running at 2 o'clock in the morning, pitch black dark by yourself, right, in the city, like, especially if you're young or you're whatever, right? So you just don't want to put yourself in that situation. So it's like appropriately finding time for things that are appropriate is what I'm trying to really say to you guys. Like, just try to focus on them little details that might get overlooked. It's kind of like cleaning. It's kind of like cleaning your house. And say half the time we probably don't even pull up behind our stairs. Maybe we pull that behind once in a few times. But that's just attention to the details, like looking at the small things that might get overlooked, like time management. Next one we have for you guys is take inspired action. So if anything that inspires you, make sure that you guys implement that, right? Like the things that I'm telling you guys, I'm either getting from books, from movies, mostly books though, like mostly spiritual books that I get from. So any really spiritual book will really help. Like it's not even, see the thing is, it's not even about where you get the information from, it's just how you use it. You know, it's like what they say, it's not how you say it, but it's how you say it. So I would suggest do some reading, whatever it is that you gain anything from. If you can apply that to your life, apply it if it's positive and it's going to bring a positive impact, because that's what we're here for. We're trying to just bring a positive impact, right? So I would say take action on anything. I would get inspired sometimes just meditating or sometimes listen to music and things like that, and then I would just go back to my routine and I'll tweak it. And that's where I would attend to my details, right? Just tweak the details a little bit to kind of bring out more, bring it out better, right? Just clear your mind. Find some time in your day to just relax. Like I like reading, right? The reading clears my mind because there's nothing in front of me, but it's like more I'm reading and I'm just able to just think. Sometimes I like to go sit outside and just find times, especially when you're going through a lot, to just kind of go for, I don't even want to say a walk. You don't really have to go for a walk. I always used to say walks in, but sometimes you don't have to go for a walk. You can just sit outside on your porch or something, you know? Just stand outside or, you know, sit in your room and just lay down and just clear your mind. Like, from a lot of things, if things can get too, we can overthink a lot of these stuff, it becomes, like, unbearable sometimes. But really, though, a lot of times that we be dealing with, it be more mental than anything, right? So just clear your mind from a lot of stuff that might be overwhelming. We have bliss, right? So a lot of things. Okay, so for this card, I think of like golden moments, right? The energies I'm picking up right now is like golden moments, right? When I look at this card, I never really used to say this, but I think of golden moments in your early days, right? And because I think of bliss like NFL, I always associate this card with like NFL, meaning like you bliss. Or if you guys don't know what that is, that's just going before time, right? Going ahead of time. And just like if you're young and you find you learn quicker than a lot of other people. You have to go through a lot of moments, which you thought was dark moments, but they was actually your golden moments because they matured you up. So energies of like maturing and like your golden years. Let me know what you guys think of this reading. My Capricorns, let me know if this resonated in any way. If you did, like the video, comment what you think about the video and things like that. I accept all comments. It's a discretion to whether it's negative or positive, so I can't really say negative, no negative, because whatever it is, then we'll see as they come, right? But let me know what you guys think. My name is Michael. I have not mentioned already. This was a Capricorn reading, and I will see you guys on the next video. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. See y'all soon.